What up, people? Hopefully, you're still sticking with me. Again, like I said, if you can tell right behind me, I took out at least that first row of movies. So I will be showing the rest of my horror DVD collection off. Again, I'm going to try to fly through this because I got a good amount. So if you have any questions about any of them, let me know. The first one is Abandoned. It's in the After Dark Horror Fest collection. You got Abominable, which is pretty much a abominable snowman attack against the dark with Steven Seagal in it. I don't think I even watched that one yet. This got the Alien. It's an Alien triple pack, and to finish it off is Alien Resurrection, which I plan on getting the Blu-ray of the whole collection. So eventually, I'll get rid of those. Alone in the Dark. It's got Tara Reid, Christian Slater, and Stephen Dorff in it. It was alright. This one was pretty interesting. Alone with Her. It has Colin Hanks and Anna Claudia Talencone in it. Don't know the girl. Colin Hanks, though, is pretty much like a stalker. Finds out about this girl, falls in love with her, and pretty much stalks the hell out of her. American Werewolf in Paris. That's the second one. I don't know. I like it equally as with the other one. I like the first one a lot more, but that one I give credit to. A lot of people give it crap, but I like it. The Amityville Dollhouse, which is after all the other little Amityvilles. I like this one a little bit better. It's more updated, but again, I got the Amityville Horror, the box set, the Amityville Horror, Amityville Horror 2, The Possession, Amityville 3D, and a bonus disc, Amityville Confidential. I guess it's like I think it was a like documentary kind of deal. The remake of the Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds. Now, is it Ryan Reynolds? Am I right? Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. I was right. Amityville Horror. American Haunting, which actually wasn't that bad. It was a lot better than I thought. I'd say give it a watch. Not really a twist ending, but it was a little of a twist ending. American Psycho with Christian Bale. Everyone craps on this movie. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but Amusement with I forget who's in it. I think it has a decent one. It's pretty much in a amusement park that they get. I don't know. It was alright. An American Crime. Oh, this one is American Crime. This is a good one. This one has Ellen Page in it and Kathleen Keener, and it's An American Crime. This one was actually pretty intense. They pretty much, this one family picks up these children to get state help, and the mother of this family treats them like crap and like change them up in the basement and shit. It's a crazy movie. I'd say watch it. Give it a chance. Anaconda with Ice Cube, Jennifer Lopez, Jon Voight. Anaconda is The Hunt for the Blood Orchid. I think this is the second one. I got it because it was cheap, and I was trying to complete the collection. I am a completist, and I will get the shittiest movies just to have the whole collection. Old school one, Arachnophobia. I hate spiders, and this one just enhanced my hatred towards spiders even more. Are You Scared? Almost like reminded me of the first Saw movie. And then they came out with a second one, Are You Scared 2? Army of Darkness. I upgraded to Blu-ray. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I might just keep it just for nostalgia factors, but I might get rid of it too. I don't know yet. This one, I remember I got it in like a 2-pack for $8, and good thing it was that cheap because the movie, I didn't like it. It was like shot on camera, and the effects and gore scenes weren't that good, and it's automation transfusion. I don't know. I didn't like it too much. Alien vs. Predator. I like this one better. This one I didn't really like. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. I didn't really like it too much. I like the first one a lot better. Backwoods, it's got Haley Duff in it. Kind of reminds me of like what do you want to call it? Almost like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of deal, or what is it? The Wrong Turn series almost reminded me of them trying to be it. This is the other one that came in that 2-pack, like I was saying. Black Sheep. This one was a little bit better than the Automated Transfusion, but still, it was, I don't know what I was thinking. It's about killer sheep. It's all right, but I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea, I guess you would call it. Black Xmas, the remake. The Blob. I think this is a remake. I think there was one before this, but this one was. When was this from? This was the 80s version, 80s one. Yeah. So the Blob. The original. This one, a lot of people gave it crap, but I think it was very original, very intriguing, and that's the Blair Witch Project, the first one. And then I got the Blair Witch 2, what is it, the Book of Shadows. I didn't like this one as much because it was too commercial. Like, the first one was, like, intuitive and very different than most movies, so I liked it a little bit more. That one I really didn't like too much. Blood Creek, I know they have a second one of this. This was alright. It wasn't the greatest movie. I think they have a second one. I could be thinking of something else. This one comes with The Bone Collector, which I got it for. And I don't even think I saw this one, but Al Pacino and The Sea of Love. I don't know what they're doing together. Like I said, I haven't seen The Sea of Love, so they might have something to do with each other, but I don't know. It's a dual pack. The first Boogeyman, which was alright. Then Boogeyman 2. And Boogeyman 3. I don't know if there's any more. There could be more Boogeymen, but right now I got 3 of them. This one is pretty cool. It's called Boogeymen. It's pretty much little clips and scenes from each of the horror movies, like the genres and stuff, or like characters. You got Chucky and Pinhead, Jason and Leatherface, and the one guy from the Puppet Master series, and Freddy. So Leprechaun. It's pretty cool. It's something different. I got it for cheap. That's why I got it. This is the documentary Boneyard. Pretty much about 2 guys that get caught in something, and they find out that they have this barn where they keep and torture people, and they found all these bodies on it. This is pretty much a documentary. And then it also comes with Helter Skelter as a bonus disc. The BTK Killer. This is the B-rated horror, bind, torture, killer, but I don't like it too much. Bubba Hotep, one of those Bruce Campbell movies. It was alright. It's pretty much like a fighting Elvis kind of deal. Bug. I don't remember that. I think this one is where the girl, Ashley Judd, goes crazy. I really don't remember it too much. The Butterfly Effect. The storyline to it was pretty good, where you can jump back in time and change his future, but then everything that has happened, changes, or he goes in the past to try to change it, and his future changes. Same effect kind of deal, Butterfly Effect 2, which wasn't that bad. And then I was actually disappointed because this movie was in the After Dark Horror Fest, and all those other movies were ones with tremendous gore and just crazy stuff that wasn't meant for audiences or whatever it was. But Butterfly Effect 3, like I said, it came in the After Dark Horror Fest. And then the first Cabin Fever, which was a decent movie. I didn't mind it too much. It had, Sean Hunter from, from Boy Meets World in it. I thought that was pretty cool. You got Cabin Fever 2. Candyman. I only had the first Candyman. Eventually I get the rest with Tony Todd. I like this movie. I remember watching it when I was really young and got pretty much scared. Cape Fear. Captivity, which is 8 movies to Die For. I forget what studio puts these out, but what's her name's in it? Let me find it. Alicia Cuthbert. I got it because she was in it, and I enjoy her. I think she's hot. Enjoy her, whatever. Carrie. I think this was the what? Yeah, this was the remake, 2002 remake, which wasn't that good at all. Case 39 was pretty interesting. It has the one little girl in I think she was from the one. I can't even think of the movie she's in. It's all right. It's got Renee Zellweger, Ian McShane, and Bradley Cooper in it. I'd say watch it. It's about like a girl possessed. Cat's Eye, which is a Stephen King's movie. It's got Drew Barrymore in it. It's pretty much like a little anthology with this one same cat in every movie, and it's either helping people or killing people. It's a pretty decent thing. I don't like cats too much, but I got a whole bunch over here. Child's Play, the original. Again, this one didn't come in a pack because I think it was owned by something else. So eventually I'm going to have to get that Blu-ray pack of it. Children of the Corn 2, 3, and 4. Children of the Corn 5. This one is Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things and The Undertaker and His Pals. Old school movies. I got it because a couple people had it, and just not my whole style, but I got it and now I own it. So this one here is Christine. This one's a really good movie about a killer car, and pretty much it comes and attacks people. We got Christina's House. I got it for $2 off Amazon. I don't even remember watching it. Cloverfield, about that huge monster that comes and attacks New York City. It was a few years ago. Or when did this come out? I don't even remember when it came out. 2008. Wow, 6 years ago. But Cloverfield, that's a good one. Cold Creek Manor with Dennis Quaid, Sharon Stone, and Stephen Dorff. Cold Prey. I remember when I first bought this, it was all in, it didn't have any subtitles and it was in a different language. And then I realized that there's a thing on here where you can turn it English. I never really watched it. I'll eventually get into it. This one I liked a lot. I do have the Blu-ray, the second one, so I got to get this one on Blu-ray. And it's The Collector. Pretty much a new face in horror. He goes and this one he goes and pretty much tortures a family in her house. So I'd say watch this one. This one's pretty cool. This one has Keanu Reeves in it, Constantine. Let's see. You got The Cook, which is a B-rated horror movie that he pretty much becomes this cook for this sorority, and then he ends up like killing them all for one at a time and feeding them to each other. The Craft. This one's a classic with Fairuza Balk, Robin Tunney, Nev Campbell, and Rachel True. About 4 girls that become like witches, and then they get all these powers, and then Fairuza Balk's character goes freaking nuts, and then gets the other 2 to go against. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. The Crazies was all right. This one I got for I think $4. It's got Craig T. Nelson, the guy from Coach, and Kim Cattrall. Creature. I don't think I still have not watched this. I'm gonna pop this in sometime. But that's Creature. Then you got Creep, which I eventually bought by itself because I found it for cheap. Creep Show, the first one. This one comes with the one on the beach. The guy that is like infested with bugs. The Father's Day or whatever it's called. This one was alright. I like this one better. Creep Show 2 with the raft. It's got Chief Woodenhead. What else is in this one? The Hitchhiker or whatever, where the lady runs a guy over and The Raft. The Raft is my favorite one with the people go into the water and they don't realize that it's closed and it's got this like goop in the middle of the whatever the lake. And this one I had to get because it finished the collection and it wasn't good at all. The first two at least had like some gore to it and whatever. This one is R, but it doesn't seem like R. It's very stupid, and that's the third Creepshow. I didn't like it at all. I even went through the trouble of getting it twice. The first time I bought it, it didn't work, and then I bought it again, and it was a waste of my money, but you never know until you watch it. These are the Critters, the first one. The second one, these are all classics. I love these movies. The third one, which is actually right here, it says starring Leonardo DiCaprio in his film debut. Leonardo DiCaprio started in Critters 3. And then to finish out the collection, you get Critters 4. I think eventually I heard that they're going to make a remake of this movie, which I think is actually pretty cool. I'm sure they can find some way to upgrade it without putting too much CGI in it. I think they could do really good with that one. And these last couple, we got Cry Wolf. I don't remember it too much. This one's Cujo. This is a classic movie of Saint Bernard getting bit by, I think it was a bat or something, and it ends up getting rabies. Is it a bat? Let's see if it says in the back of this. I'm pretty sure it was a bat. It's been a long time, but he ends up getting rabies and goes nuts. And the last one on this shelf is Cursed. It's like an upgraded werewolf movie with Christina Ricci, Joshua Jackson, and Shannon Elizabeth. So I'm going to finish this on that note. I was going to do two shelves, but it's already running 17 minutes. So I'm going to take it shelf by shelf. So it'll be 5 parts of my horror collection. So stick around if you like what you're seeing. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't like what you're seeing, don't bother watching the rest because it's pretty much going to be the same. If you have anything, if you like these movies or want me to review any of them, leave comments down below, and I will see you in the next part.